I'll send a group text.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, buddy. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
I can't find the phone. Where did the phone calls go? Where did the phone calls go? Hold on. Oh, here they are. Okay. Let's go. Hot phones now. We got hot phones tonight. Busy. 201-989-0012. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom, it's your old pal, Roland Gorchnik.
Oh, my God. It's Roland Gorchnik, the Gorch.
At your disservice.
How's it going, Roland?
Going really well. Long time no speak, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. Now, for people who aren't as familiar with the Gorch, I know that might be hard to believe. Roland Gorchnik is a guy who claims that the show Happy Days was based on him. The character Fonzie was based on you. That's what you claim, Roland.
That's what I know, but look, that's neither here nor there right now. We'll get to that, okay?
Okay, we'll get to that. So,
All right.
so what brings you to the show tonight, Gorch?
Well, I wanted to fill you in a little bit about what's been going on since we last talked. A lot of changes in the Gorch's life.
Really? What kind of changes?
Oh, yeah. Well, since we last spoke, I got married and divorced twice.
Okay.
Look, is it my fault I have a wandering eye and wiener?
I would say yes, it is your fault.
Oh, man. Why? You sound like all of my 9 ex-wives.
Well, I'm sorry to say that, but look, things happen. You know?
I did.
Yeah. So you got married and divorced
what
twice.
else? I did, yeah. I put an album out last year.
You put an I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was called Eat Chain.
Eat Chain. Okay.
That's right.
What kind of
it was a cool concept. 2 sides, and I was backed by a different band on each side.
Oh, that is a cool concept. So each side of the record, you had a different band backing you. Who were the bands?
Well, on side 1, I was backed by the Hold Steady.
Okay.
It's just me and the guy in the glasses yelling at each other for 20 minutes while Tad and the gang play side 1 of Live and Dangerous.
Okay.
Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, maybe not the world's most satisfying listening experience, but
what do you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, you're right. I didn't hear it. You've heard it. I haven't heard it. I don't want to prejudge.
All right. Well, let's talk about side 2.
Okay.
Side 2 is me freestyling over this crazy band called Battles. You heard of them?
It's you with Battles. Okay.
Yeah. The drummer. He has the highest cymbal I've ever seen.
I never noticed how high the drummer in Battles' cymbal was.
He literally has to get on a ladder to hit it, and it's like 7 steps.
Okay. That's look, I have no idea how you even these players even entered your world.
They're all fans, and it's funny because the drummer, he said he was in a band before Battles called Helmet.
A band? Wait, say that again. He was in a band called Helmet. Yeah.
The drummer, and so, but I'm really confused because I looked up Helmet on Google, but all that comes up are these pictures of a 4-man softball team.
That's I think that's Helmet.
Okay, well, You know what the biggest thing to happen to me was last year.
Yeah.
I was involved in that horrific rascal catastrophe.
Oh,
Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about a rascal catastrophe. No, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, you know how they have those motorcycle runs every year in that town called Sturgis?
Yes.
Well, us rascal riders have a similar thing we do every year in Newbridge.
What is what is that? What, it's like a version of the Sturgis thing?
Yeah. But first, let me say, I've been living in Newbridge ever since you moved to Lipstick City.
Oh, you're in you living in Newbridge.
Yeah, I knew if I ran into you here, you'd just end up sucking my pipe in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that okay. No.
It's not what you think. It's violent.
It's oh yeah, of course. You're not being offensive in one way, you're just being insanely violent.
It's just flagrant violence, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Who do we think
Okay, so
yeah. It's 2023, people.
and yeah, grow up, everybody.
Yes, grow up.
All right, so here's what happens: we ride our rascals from Muffler Road down through Skunk's Head Plaza, and then we come up through Little Nova Scotia, and then we go past that mural of Linda Carter spanking Gus Brennan, and then we end up at the memorial commemorating the Boo Boo's Sheet Cake Factory implosion of 1985.
That I guess you're checking all the boxes with that one.
It's a real journey.
With the sheet, I forgot about that sheet cake disaster.
Oh my God, it was like marble cake mix, 6 feet deep.
That's unbelievable that it would be so
Crazy.
yeah, it's weird to take something that everybody loves so much, cake,
Yeah,
and have it
right.
turning into like a weapon.
I know, but thank God it got incredibly hot the next day, like twice as hot as it's ever been on Earth. And all of the cake mix got baked into the world's tallest cake, and it got in the Guinness Book of World Records.
So you were in a roundabout way involved in a Guinness Book of World Records achievement.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, so getting back to our rascal ride, we hang on. Oh, I gotta start smoking again.
You got to start smoking again.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, that was some kind of cough you had there.
It clears me up. So look, anyway, so we end at Kern Pavilion, where there's always a big music concert, right?
Mm-hmm. Over at Kern Pavilion.
Yes. Last year was the Turtles, the Grassroots, Graham Nash, and Paul Reynolds' Flock of Seagulls featuring Frank Maudsley's bass.
So it's Paul Reynolds and Frank Maudsley from A Flock of Seagulls playing.
No, Tom, it's Frank.
I gotta say, there's some kind of like allergies out here now that just, I don't know if that's happening in Newbridge, but it's happening to me. They're just allergies and they kind of tickle my nose.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like Peter Holzapfel said, I got it bad. He said some other stuff after that, but also, so yeah, no, it wasn't Frank Maudsley, the bassist, it was Frank Maudsley's bass.
So the bassist of A Flock of Seagulls was not there, but one of his bass guitars was.
Yeah, and during the concert, he had it kind of curtained off, and if you wanted to look at it, you had to pay Paul $5, and then he would open the curtain a little bit, and then you'd look for 7 seconds, and then he'd close it.
Just looking at
All
a
the while he's
bass.
playing guitar.
While he's
Yeah.
playing guitar, you could look at a bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that impressive.
No. But so part of this whole thing is it's a lot of rascal gangs are involved. Did you know there were rascal gangs?
I did not know about this. I don't know. I didn't know there were gangs of rascal riders.
Oh yeah. Well, the biggies are the Grey Goblins, Rizzo's Pilgrims, Fueled by Boost, Khaki Warriors, Hex Angels. They're a Christian gang, and my gang, the Gorgeous Guys with a Z.
The Gorgeous Guys with a Z.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's and how many people are in Gorch's Guys?
13.
So your gang is 13 strong.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty
cool.
It sounds pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something that wasn't cool. During the ride, there was a big pileup about an hour in.
Okay. What happened?
One of the dudes on the on the Fueled by Boost team. I know, right?
Yeah. So one of the guys
on the Fueled by Boost team lost control of his rascal, and the giant cooler full of chocolate Boost on the back exploded, and it caused a big Boost slick on the highway.
Okay. That sounds horrifying.
It really was, and everybody slid into it, and everyone was covered in wet chocolate Boost, and it looked like if present-day Oreo Speedwagon played Woodstock '94.
So everybody, like when they were throwing mud at everybody.
Yeah.
I get, yeah.
And everybody threw mud at Mike Dirnt.
They really threw a lot of stuff at Mike Dirnt. Trey Cool didn't get it as bad though, right?
At all. He was wearing white pants too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I got really messed up in this collision, and man, it was like Evel Knievel at Caesar's Palace.
Really, just the level of damage.
Yeah. Fun fact, some of that footage was shot by Linda Evans.
Evel Knievel jumping Caesar's Palace. Yes, Linda Evans was one of the camera operators from Dynasty.
Man, did I want to ball her?
Okay, that's not necessary.
Came real close.
I don't want to know. I don't want to hear any of this.
All right. So anyway, I'm taken to the hospital. I'm in there for 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to get rhinoplasty because my nose got all messed up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your nose got messed up.
I was excited about it because I thought it meant that, if I'm getting a rhinoplasty, then I'm going to have a rhino horn on my forehead.
Uh-huh. Okay. You thought that's what it was.
I did, and I was excited because those rhinos, oh my God, they're bawling at least 6 times a day.
Seems you've got your interests are very specific.
I'm like Johnny Ramone, I'm a specialist.
Yeah, I guess you need something to specialize in this world.
Yeah. So check it out. At the hospital, I had this really great nurse.
Yeah.
And I told her all about my history, what it's like to be and to maintain this image of the Gorch. And she listened very patiently. And then she said, your life must be so hard, always trying to be the toughest guy in the room. And you need to allow yourself to be human, not this tough guy character you've invented.
Okay. And how did you take that?
Those words changed my life, Tom.
Okay, how so?
Well, it opened up a whole new world. I care about others now. I stop and smell the roses. I'm helping decrepit ladies across the street. I
Okay.
ain't kicking dogs no more.
You ain't kicking
I
dogs
even
no
gave
more.
this, I ain't kicking them no more, and I even gave this bum a piece of my shrimp po' boy the other day.
Oh, that's kind.
Yeah, but you know who I need to be most kind to?
Who's that?
The Gorch.
That's true. It is. You got to be kind to
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, and I'm not just talking about hand fun.
Ugh. Roland.
Sorry. Yeah. No, what I'm talking about is, not being afraid to ask for what's mine, and that's basically why I'm calling.
Okay. What do you mean?
I'm calling in that big favor you owe me.
You're calling about the big favor I owe you?
Yeah.
What favor do I owe you?
Didn't I save your life once?
No, you never saved my life. Not even no, you
Oh.
did. If anything, you've threatened my life over and over.
Yeah, that sounds more like me. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, look, anyway, I know you know this band, Vampire Weekend.
I do, yeah.
Okay, well, I read in Variety that their singer, Ezra,
Uh-huh.
he's leaving to spend more time with his pets.
He's leaving to spend more time with his pets.
Seems weird, right?
That is news to me. So you want me to ask what? I mean, I'm
Well,
not
here's the deal. See, I need you to tell them other guys in the band that the Gorch is their new singer.
so you want to be the new singer of Vampire Weekend.
Yeah. See, I heard that they covered Chain Fight Tonight, but Beggars wouldn't release it because it was too violent.
So beggars wouldn't release your song Chain Fight Tonight. This is a pretty big ask.
Well, look, all I can say is just picture this. Big rock stage, rock and roll's happening. Imagine how great it would be seeing the Gorch at center stage, belting out Obvious Bicycle and Cape Cod Quassa Quassa from the cockpit of my Rascal. Pretty cool, right?
It would be memorable.
Yeah. Hey, hang on. I'm thrilled to have partnered with Dyna Class Chains for a once in a lifetime offer.
What?
I know I dropped my wallet again. I need to get a Gorch chain. I'm not using one right now. The Gorch chain, the official Roland Gorchnik chain. Worried about some a-hole taking your wallet? Gorch chains got you covered. Got a rumble with the Diablos? Gorch chains got you covered. Announce your presence with panache and fury with Gorch chain. Go to dynaclass.net, use U equals beat up at checkout and get free shipping and a complimentary miniature white undershirt for your tiny dog or pet rat. Sorry about that. Business is business, right?
So you just did an ad read on my show.
Oh, I was doing my podcast too.
You're doing your podcast at the same time you're calling this show?
Yeah, it's called the G Spot.
Okay, the G Spot with Roland Gorchnik. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we do undershirt ratings, chain length debates. We debate who balled more, Eddie Cochran or Gene Vincent.
Wow, that's a real battle there. Gene Vincent versus Eddie Cochran.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of greasers,
Yeah?
I heard that worm Henry Winkler was going to be in the studio tonight.
No, Henry Winkler's not going to be here.
Going to settle this thing once and for all.
Yeah, it's gonna have to wait for another time. Henry Winkler's not going to be here.
Not once has he acknowledged me as the inspiration for Funzy.
Well, I don't know what to say to that, Roland. You know, I don't know what to say.
Well, you know to to make matters worse.
What's that?
This was kept out of the trades, but it was between me and Winkler to play Gene on Barry.
It was between you and Henry Winkler to be on the show Barry.
Yeah. They said they had never seen anyone nail a first audition like I did. And they said I had the intensity of an older Kirk Douglas.
An older, okay.
Yeah.
That's, okay, but you didn't get the part.
No, I got the part, but we had a hitch. My manager, Rupert, played flagrant hardball, and Hader and Duffy, they wouldn't pony up for the Tesla rascal I wanted as a signing bonus.
Well, it's a tough world there, Roland. Show business, it's not called show friendship for a reason.
No, it sure isn't. And to make matters even worse, their first AD, Gavin Kleintop,
Yeah.
he said he was going to walk if I got a Tesla rascal and Papa Roach wasn't hired to play the series rap party at Paquito Mas FT.
Okay. That's, yeah. Oh, well, you played, your manager overplayed his hand then.
Now, look, getting back to this Kleintop guy, he's a real Hawaiian meatball, if you ask me.
Okay. Uh-huh.
He's obsessed with Papa Roach, whose basketball team you once coached, right?
I didn't coach them. I saw them play a thing for that I saw them do a game against some fans. Saw them play basketball against some fans.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, long story short, Rupert threatened to kill all three of them, and for whatever reason, they went with Winkler.
Well, it's show business is hard. I hope you get another shot at a point.
Well, you're going to help me do just that. Are you going to hook me up with Vampire Weekend or not?
I guess I'll put the word out. I'll see if I can get a hold of them.
All right. Well, if you can't do them, how about The Weekend?
The Weekend. Abel Tesfaye.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Awesome, because I have several great ideas about how to make the idol even more disgusting.
Cool. A couple stones they left unturned. What do you got?
Oh, that's not too condescending. What is with you, man?
I'm just trying to hear you out, and then I'm sorry, I didn't mean it's condescending. I'm
well, okay, that's that. You and me having a chain fight 1 year from tonight.
Me and you are going to have a chain fight 1 year from tonight. So September 12th, 2024, we're going to chain fight.
Give or take a week because my rascal only goes 3.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so taking into consideration tolls and things,
of course.
I should be coming up to chain whip you by then.
Okay, well, I'm ready then.
All right, well, gird those haunches because they're going to get a real mighty whipping.
Okay, all right. Roland, I'll see what I'll be ready to fight you a year from now.
Gorch out.
Okay. Gorch out. So that's how that goes down. He just jumps off like that. Okay. Gorch out. All right.